There's a lot of people on LinkedIn pontificating what you should and shouldn't do. I'm not saying that there aren't some really good bits of information out there, but there's a lot of crap, and I just don't want this to add to that crap heap. I get asked on a weekly basis about how to network. It's not exactly the question that's asked. It's typically what else can people be doing to find out about opportunities or grow their network or find out more about what else is going on over here in this other corner of the world. Look, I don't have many skill sets, but one of the things I'm actually pretty darn good at is getting responses from people via LinkedIn messages. Okay, take it for what it's worth. There is multiple ways to skin a cat here. So please do not take this as the word of God or something. I found this to be effective, and I wanted to share it because I do talk about it a lot, and I'm really passionate about it because it seems to be such a accessible tool and platform. And it has its quirks, don't get me wrong, and there's a lot of shit out there, but this is really a cool facet of it. So why I'm really effective at getting people to respond to me is I'm very targeted about who I'm reaching out to. So given that I'm an IT staffing person, right, I'm looking largely at people who are under that umbrella, and I'm looking to find out more about what they're working on, where they're working, so find out a little bit more about the dev culture or environment or team. And so when I reach out to people, I'm explicit about that. Hey, I see you've been at this company for 3 years. I'd love to know more about what you're doing over there. Seems like some interesting stuff. And I then follow up with, I just started a company. I'd love to talk to you more. So tell them why. And then close with an excited message, not like, any sort of apology, not I'm sorry for bugging you or gosh, I hope to hear from you. Nothing negative or pleading, right? It's excited to talk with you. So ending on a positive note. When they accept the invite, and most often they will, I then follow up with a very thoughtful note. Hey, thank you so much for accepting the invite. Again, I see you've been here for a while. I'd love to learn more about the environment, what you're working on, who you're working with, and then give an actual date and time that I'd like to talk with them. People, and I'm no exception here, people are lazy, right? We're lazy. So if somebody says, are you available next Thursday at 2 o'clock? I'm going to go to my calendar. I'm going to look and see if next Thursday I'm available at 2. I find it very annoying when people say, hey, are you available in the next couple weeks? I'm like, no, because I don't want to go and figure out a date and time and have all this back and forth. But if you make my life easier and you say explicitly, are you available at this date and time? More often than not, I'm going to check and I'm going to say yes or no. And then I do the heavy lifting of, asking for their calendar, asking for their email so I can send them a calendar invite so that I can take all the load off them. And then I ask for 30 minutes. And it is a big deal, right? Like I'm asking for someone to give me their most precious thing, which is time. I'm asking them to give me their time. And I want to make good use of it. So I'm not going to get in there and try to hard sell them on anything. I go at a conversation with curiosity, enthusiasm. I want to learn about them, about their journey. I want to ask, again, come with good questions and genuinely interesting ones about them. And then leave them wanting to talk to you again. And that is just by nature of having good communication skills. You certainly can go at them more directly and say, hey, I'm really looking to do this, this, and this. You can, it's sure, but leave people wanting to talk to you again. If you try to squeeze all the juice out of the conversation, if you're trying to demand something of somebody, that's gross and no one's going to want to respond to you. Now, you don't have to be in sales to do this. I know sales is a 4-letter word and it's gross, but you're in it, whether you like it or not. Everybody has their own brand and you need to market yourself. That's why interviewing sucks so much, right? Is you're marketing yourself. And that's why even when you're trying to hire somebody, you're marketing yourself. You're marketing what you've built for a team, and you're marketing what your vision is for that team and for that product in that space. So you are in sales. And I think this is a really great way to connect with other human beings. It doesn't have to be all gross, right? Networking doesn't have to suck. It can actually be very enjoying and life fulfilling. I think that's why we're here, is to connect with people. I genuinely do. So I go at these types of connections with that in mind, that this is why I'm here. I'm here to meet people. I'm here to help. So I often try to help people, even if I can't immediately. Maybe someone I know in my network can, or Maybe there's a book I'm reading and I love talking about that with people. Here's a book, here's a tidbit I've learned, and sharing something good and having it be reciprocating because they're giving me their time and I want to give them something of value. So again, this is just one of the ways to skin a cat out there, and I thought it would be worth sharing since I talk about it a lot and I am genuinely passionate about it. So give it a shot. If you have questions, you know where to find me, and good luck. And genuinely, I think you're gonna find it's gonna take some of the ickiness out of networking. So let me know how it goes. Thanks.